And today we return right back to smashing all the newbies. What's up, guys? Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the newbie. Oh, look at this aircraft right here. Oh yeah, this is one that we've dealt with before, and he's really no big deal. So we're gonna go clean up. Oh my gosh, this is actually pretty sweet. Look at all this. It's almost like we have an anti-air cannon here from the home wrecker, but not quite. Oh, and almost that artillery, wherever the heck that came from, almost hit this plane again, just like last time it did. I can't believe it. So those artillery are kind of like hit and miss. Our space omegas. It's actually doing better than this anti-air. Now this guy's just gonna die. He's going to pay for flying around. Where is our artillery? There it is. It's in space, where it should be. Very nice, very nice. But all right, so we're gonna go clean up these zones around here, these newbie zones, because it's really unengaging fighting. It's not really that interesting. And then we're gonna see if we can actually get to the white flares. If not this episode, maybe next episode. And then we'll design new ships around the new enemy, because these guys are just pretty easy. Oh, but still, I love the explosions though. It's still very good. So I'll probably just cut in with some highlights, some fights, and then hopefully we'll clear out Deepwater Guard today. And we have a ship coming to attack our base, and it's getting taken out. I tell you what, these first cannons I made are pretty darn good. Just like they just start shooting. Oh my gosh! And just the destruction happens right off the bat. Yeah, we're not really having a tough time here. I mean, these cannons, what the heck, man? They're so good. I think really it's inaccuracy that's really working for us here. It's 0.15. That's so accurate because these bullets here are just so much shorter. They're like snub bullets. They're only like two blocks big. It's just like a casing and then just the explosive part, and that just works so good. It's since the shell is smaller, it's just more accurate in a shorter barrel. So, all right, we gotta keep that in mind for later on. But all right, back to conquering the map. Here comes a tricky little guy. Oh, but looks like we took him out with our cannons, but we have our first set of rockets at us, and we're not really prepared to deal with this kind of stuff. What's it gonna do to our front? Looks like we took in some water, actually. Took in a little bit of water, but we beat him nonetheless. Okay, we're doing good over here. Just pretty much the home wrecker and our two satellite omegas just cleaning up the place still. And in our massive advance, we forgot to supply our front lines. We pretty much are out of resources here. Oh my gosh, I just realized we got all our ammo blown up in this design here, and we have nothing else to repair it. We're completely out of supplies here. So we are sinking dead in the water, and the enemy is actually closing in on us right now. I didn't even realize how much damage we took. So the enemy's coming in, and the only thing we have as backup is our RR2 satellites, our sports satellites. So, oh my gosh, it's such a rainy day, I can't even see anything. Darn it, we're sinking to the bottom of the ocean. We gotta get our mother's mast up in here and repair this thing. Actually, we just need to make a whole new ship altogether. I really don't like this ship because it's just like, I don't know, we just got blown up from underneath. It might have been a stray missile that went under on one of the battles. So let's at least take a look from space. Maybe we can figure out what's going on here. Alright, our omegas are up here, and the enemy is... Oh, looks like the enemy is down below there. That's us. I guess that's the enemy. Oh, are they flyers? No, they don't seem to be too bad. Looks like they're missile ships. But we should be able to take them out from up here. There we go, we're starting to fire on them. And we should be able to hit them. Oh, kind of close. They're shooting rockets, but they're not going to get up here. They're not going to get up here. Let's zoom on down. This is quite a tense battle because we could lose a lot. Are these rockets going to make it up here? No. That's right. You better stop. You better run out of fuel. Yeah, we're way up there. We are way, way up in space. It's a benefit. That's a benefit. All right. Well, it's going to be a longer battle, but then after this, we're going to have to move the mother's mast up in here. Oh, that was almost a hit. Come on, I want to see a hit. Through the clouds. We can't even see anything. We can't even see our guys up there. The shots will be raining down ever so slowly. Maybe I can get mother's mast in this fight right now. Can I do that? I don't know. And the missiles are getting awfully close. I'm going to have to say we're going to have to pull out of here. Yeah, we're taking damage. Oh, we just took so much damage. Darn it, we can't come back from this. All our ships are terrible. We have lost this ship. It's too damaged. It's destroyed. Oh my gosh, we just lost so much off of these small, tiny little guys. We need to redo our whole fleet, honestly. Oh my gosh, it just fell apart. Oh, the sport artillery, what a loss that was. Alright, everybody retreat. Let's get the heck out of here. Retreat. And one Space Omega has been completely destroyed, so we're just going to go ahead and just get rid of it. Permanently destroy that blueprint. Goodbye. And it was taken up by Strength 10 fleet. That is so terrible. So bad. Oh my gosh. What is this guy? Space Omega's flying in. No, get back. Get back. Forget it, man, forget it. Alright, it was a failed attempt trying to make the space artillery. We're getting too fancy, it's totally impractical. So now we are escaping. And back to the Mother's Mass. There's some resources here we've been picking up, so that's good at least. We'll get some of that going. But yeah, we gotta make just better designs, man. More practical stuff, honestly. We need some anti-air cannons and some real ships, like real battleships. That's what we need. And now the resource bubbles are gonna combine. Yes, so we can actually repair our home wrecker. Come on, do it. Let's speed up time just a little bit. And all right, they're coming together, and the enemy is right on our doorstep. Okay, there we go. All right, let's actually spawn this home wrecker into the place here. We should have resources now, right? Yes. Now we can do some repairs. And then we're going to decommission this thing once we build our triforce battleship. I had this idea where it's just going to be like 3 mounted like battle cannons, but on like corners and stuff. It's going to be like a triangle kind of design. Cool, we got some spares crates loading up there. And yeah, there we go. All right, looks like the ship's back in order, is it? Yeah, back in combat. I don't know why it was turned off, but okay, so we should be able to take out these little guys now. We need a real ship that's efficient, not just full of metal. We can get so much materials back out of this thing. For real. So where are we going? Oh wait, actually the battle's not even started yet. Let's start the battle and just mop these guys up with what we got going here. That's right, begin the battle. Boom, boom, boom. And okay, so this was a fun little test platform for our little machine gun artillery cannon, but I feel like we've learned a lot now about cannons in general, and we're gonna make some good stuff now. We're gonna make some real good cannons for precisely what we need. What the heck happened here? Something, oh, we destroyed the AI. Right. Oh, wow, we really did. Yeah, but I feel like we've learned a lot now. And now it's time to make a real battleship. We actually transferred a whole ton of resources back to our main base. Yeah, this guy should, oh, I see, we're actually reloading. Because we didn't have a chance to reload after we repaired. But there we go. Okay, so he's down. They're all down. These missiles are going to be a problem, so we could use some, like, anti-missile lasers or something. But, alright, this battle's done. And yeah, on the map, right on over here, we have ourselves tons and tons of resources here at our main home base. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like 90,000, 100,000 metal. So now we can make a real ship. And the second Mother's Mass is going over here, dropping off more resources. So, alright, on to the designer. We gotta make something real. Sunny day, but before we get to building something real, we gotta start this fight right here. So let's go ahead and take these guys out. Let's select this guy, do this. And our fleets are still coming down from the north. They're doing alright. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do this battle. Alright, let's kind of get engaged. Excuse me, wow. And let's do it. Alright, so where are these guys at? I'm kind of afraid. Oh, let's tilt the base a little bit. Turn it. There we go. So we don't shoot ourselves. Let's pilot this thing. Budkai, the master pilot, yeah, right. And, alright, so we're, the same guy as before. Oh, yeah, these guys are mean. They're a big old problem. But luckily, these cannons are great. I mean, like, they're just the small shells, like I was saying. I think for our I think it's gonna be Tri-Star battleship. I think I'm just gonna make it, yeah, these small shells, like, just wide diameter, probably like 250 millimeter. And then it's just gonna be, like, one block for casing, 1 block for the shell. And I think that's going to be it, because this is working good against these guys at least. It's like, these guns are flawless. I'm going to make different guns, but this type of setup is pretty darn good. I like it. Bomb on stick. Oh, he's got shields though. Oh, we could do like a time delay so shots don't get deflected, so we could actually penetrate through before they explode. There's all types of weird stuff we could do, or maybe even make flak rounds. But we can worry all that later after we design the ship, so... Yeah, this guy's going down. Thank goodness. Alright. Haha, here we go. So this is going to be the gun that we're going to use on our ships. We have 4 gauge extenders, pretty much since we have 2 barrels. We need to have 8. We need to have 8 of these gauge extenders to have these at 250 millimeter. So this is going to be awesome. Shells are going to be flying out of here. And I think for now, we're going to use the short shells down here. So these, where's that? There you are. We're going to use these ones right here. Alright, so it's just going to be a bomb, just a bomb and a cartridge right there. Boom, just shooting those out. Actually, you know what? Let me do some testing. I might make this bigger. If we could fit it. Yeah, we can fit bigger shells into the same 1 meter ammo clip. So let me do some little testing here. But I don't want to make anything too crazy. I just want to make stuff that's highly accurate and just in large diameter. And I bring to you the very fast bomb on a stick. So it's just 1 explosive cartridge right, our explosive warhead, just like explosion. And then we have 3 cartridges, making it super fast. So the velocity is going to be like 460. It's going to fly really fast. And we have to make sure our diameter is not 250 millimeters. Because see, if you go above 250, length of shell rack needed 2 meters. So I want to keep it to 1 meter. So we'll probably just take away 1 gauge extender. So we'll have like 7 on there instead of 8. And then we could fit these bad boys in there. So we'll have very fast flying explosives. And the bombs are loading up into the chambers. Awesome stuff. Alright, so this is pretty much going to be better. This is probably going to be like our last fortress gun that we should have had. Because now we have tons of auto loaders. We got these magazines filled to maximum capacity for at least 1 meter long range. And then this barrel, we're obviously going to increase it. Probably make it 12 long instead of 6. So we can get the full explosion to push the bullet or the explosive out of the barrel. And then, right, this should be Deepwater Guard Killer. Alright, and now we just gotta add cooling all along here, and then we should be done. Should be a quick whole story. Then we gotta get around to building the ship. Wow, these things load fast. Oh, and I bring to you guys the pinnacle of small arms fire. I took your advice. He said, you know, for 1 meter shells, the only way to go is belt-fed autoloaders. And that's pretty much what I did. So I went through all of these things, and I made them all belt-fed, and I made them time before reload, 10 seconds. And now we have a gun that's firing at 400 rounds per minute. 400 rounds per minute. That's right. So let's go ahead and do a test and see what this thing really does. Let's put this whole thing into combat mode, and let's spawn in like a little river boat. I don't know what the heck button I pressed with all these things floating around, but okay, let's just get a river home and check this nonsense out. Okay, so let's find the target, and yeah, this is great. This is great, and these are highly explosive shells. I don't even know if I can get the camera here fast enough to see what's gonna happen to this thing. So this is a Deepwater Guard absolute killer, absolute destroyer. I think the ship's already done. I think it's already destroyed. But yeah, so we can fire like this, belt-fed for quite a while, and that's awesome. It's like everything's in slow motion. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it's crazy. So we're gonna have 3 of these on the ship that we're gonna make. Rough idea of our floating fortress. So it's gonna be something like this. I imagine something, yeah, like three guns, right? And some kind of triangular design, like so. And it's gonna be a very stable base. It's gonna be, yeah, pretty much like a floating base, essentially. That maybe we could have other utilities with later on, like fuel and repair and all that kind of stuff later on. But I think for now we're just gonna make it kind of like a battleship of sorts. But this is gonna be the general shape of it, I think. And now it's just time to add more from here. But I like this design. Looks good. Something very strange is happening now that has never happened before, and that is I'm actually building the ship around the guns themselves now. Before I usually just like build ships and then just think like where a gun could go, and I would just plop it on there and be like, okay, now let's make it work. But now I put the guns down, and I'm just kind of reinforcing just like steel beams all around here, just making sure there's enough armoring on all sides that this thing can still rotate with and everything. Just kind of getting all this armoring up and done ahead of time, and then designing the ship just completely around the guns. I mean, like, look how safe that is, right? Right? Am I crazy? It seems pretty safe. There's like layers and layers of iron all around it, so I feel like that's a pretty good start. And but I have no idea how to make this hole here. I think I don't know how complex I want to do this. I want to keep maybe the ammo barrels like probably behind underneath each gun. No, that seems like an extremely bad idea. Maybe we might have one central location, but it turned out to be bad too. I don't know. We gotta figure out where to put the ammo for this stuff. This is gonna take a lot of ammo. And when Budkai builds, he builds with love. That's right. It's not necessarily the best design, but there we go. So we have all our steel framework put into place. I got nice little smooth slopes here, and then we're gonna outline the whole rest of this stuff with wood. Yes, so this thing kind of floats. We might even do, and if it still doesn't float, then we might do some pontoons or something like that down below here. We'll see. We'll see if we can get this thing floating. It's always like the challenge to get this thing floating on a budget. You know what I'm saying? Like on a budget. Might just tie some balloons onto this or something. We'll see. But it's coming along, so we're gonna finish this thing next episode. We're gonna take it out and destroy all of the Deepwater Guard. I mean, these cannons are just gonna shred them. I mean, you guys know. You know, this is gonna be crazy. 400 rounds per minute, and there's 3 of them. and the big explosive stuff. So, alright, I'll see you guys next time, real soon.